Hey, um, this is my first attempt at making a video just in general. I've never really made a YouTube video. All the other YouTube videos I have are like little dumb rabbit holes, I guess I can have people go down once I get comfortable enough to, throw them out there. But in general, this is my first ever like genuine attempt, like genuine, like actually putting in the effort into making a video. And I figured that like if I were to make videos, if I were to start trying to do this just as something, as a hobby, something fun to do, I want it to be meaningful. I want it to be able to impact people in their life. And so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to dedicate this channel to, um, I'm gonna try to dedicate this channel to giving messages that I feel like I need to share to people. You know, I don't want to give long, in-depth videos, really long videos that like try to play up my minutes or play up my time played or like my clicks and all that stuff. I just want short, I'm gonna make like short 2, 3 minute videos on, how I feel. And I don't know how long I plan to do this, how long I plan to do this, like, how much time I plan to give myself in between each upload or anything like that. And I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter as long as I'm giving out content that actually improves people's lives or makes an impact or something that actually makes a significant like decision or a significant impact in someone's day or life or just something that someone can relate to in general and they can feel like clicking on it, clicking on the video, deciding to listen is a good idea. And that's what I'm gonna do. It's a very long intro. I apologize. My name's Garrett, and today, what I want to talk about for our first day is, I think what I want to start this channel off with is giving up. I think that's the topic, right? And I want to go a little more specific than just that. Some people, when they talk about giving up, they talk about they talk about not giving up. They talk about pushing yourself, pushing yourself forward to do something, and we all know how that works. I don't need to make a lecture about that yet until I figure out what, like, specifically maybe what I want to talk about. Maybe if I experience something, maybe somebody I know has experienced something and they want to talk to me about it. But I don't want to talk about not giving up. I want to talk about giving up, right? I had a friend, and I'm not gonna specify him. Obviously, I had a complete respect for the guy. I love him. He's family. He held on to something, what he thought were feelings, for way too long, even when he knew that that wasn't the right thing to do, even when he knew he was too far gone. He still held on to those. He was giving himself, he was giving himself false hope. Not even like the person was giving him false hope. He was giving himself false hope. And I had been telling him for a long time, like maybe since the DC beginning of when he started feeling this way, um, that it was bad. I could tell the signs, but sometimes you don't need to listen to your friends. Sometimes listening to someone like me or other outside sources isn't the right thing to do. Maybe you push forward, you start. And I gave him the benefit of the doubt because obviously I can always be wrong. People can always be wrong. Human error exists. And we got to a point where it was so obvious that even he was telling me exactly what I had told him before, but he just would not stop. He was relentless. Still hang out with this person, still go over and talk to them, even when he knew he wasn't going to progress anything. He just wouldn't give up. He would not give up. And he needed to. He needed to give up. Sometimes you get put in a situation where there's no other choice but to back out. Maybe it doesn't feel like it's the right choice, but you should weigh all your options out. It's like having a conversation with somebody. You know, if you're in an awkward silence type of conversation, you know you're talking to someone and you really want to make conversation. So you ask them about something and they give you an answer and you can pick apart that answer. You can pick apart certain details and ask multiple questions, but sometimes that person they respond uninterested and you know they just don't want to talk. And that's at a point to where your only option at that point is to back out. There's a lot of specific areas where you need to back out, and his was one of them. People don't want to give up. Giving up, people say giving up is not an option, and that's just not true. Sometimes giving up, walking away, taking a step back, evaluating where you are is is the right thing to do. Evaluating where you are is always the right thing to do. You always want to evaluate where you are, what's next. But just the giving up situation is difficult. There's a lot of situations where you just need to, right? Don't back yourself up into a corner and stay there. Don't do it. Once you're at a point to where you know it's a dead end, don't keep pushing back into that corner. Don't let them do that. You know, don't let them control you. Don't let other things control how you feel. You should control how you feel. So, really, my main point of this is giving up is an option. There's certain situations where you don't want to give up. Like if you're chasing a dream, don't give up. If you know what direction you're going is going to be difficult, but it's going to lead you into a position where that's ultimately where you want to be, don't give up. Don't. But there are very specific situations where giving up is absolutely an option, and giving up is the only option. Always weigh your options. Always look, see where you are, see what you can do, and if the only option is to give up, then sometimes you have to. Sometimes you just have to. All right. Listen, that's all I got to say for today. You know, I hope one of you guys were able to take something out of this, and I hope whenever you're listening to this day, night, noon, midnight, crack of dawn, that you have the rest that you have a good rest of your day. Peace out. I love you. Goodbye.